What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another gameplay stream. Super happy to be here today. Thank you guys so much for turning out and hanging out with us. Just want to say a huge congratulations to our winner of the Time Spiral giveaway. We did announce it yesterday. In case you missed it, it is there for you. And the winner was Deadly Dragon 26, who we have reached out to at this point. Unfortunately, not heard back quite yet, but we will make that whole and hopefully have a really good time. I am updating our deck in Stream Decker, as always. I forget. So I'm just going to do that really quick. But guys, welcome. Thank you guys again for just showing so much support this week. You guys have been amazing and showing support on the giveaway. We did set a stream goal today of 25 people. So if you pop in during the stream, and I'll say this a couple times, but please make sure you share this out for all the lovely folks that you know that enjoy Magic. Today, we're playing a silly deck. We're playing an absolutely silly deck. It's April Fool's Day, guys. We got to do something fun. So let's do Revel in Riches. This card is stupid. There's absolutely no reason why this should work in Historic, so we're going to be watching a lot of losses today. But the idea is essentially this is just a very heavy control deck. It has all the elements you would expect in a control deck. The Bloodchief's Thirst, the Thoughtseizes, Negates, Heartless Act, Bontu's Last Reckoning, Extinction Event, Bedevil, the Treasure Map for a little bit of card selection on top. We've got the Cosmos Elixir here as well to help us either gain life, draw cards, whatever we need. We got the Big Daddy Bolas, the Dragon God himself, the one that got away. We never actually pulled him in our War of the Spark opening, but that's okay. And then we got Revel in Riches, along with Trove of Temptation, which is all great. So we're just going to try and make treasures and hopefully not die. That's literally the entire point of the deck. That's it. There's really nothing else to it. I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes at all. But we're going to do the best we can. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day today. Having just an amazing time. Having a great April Fool's Day. It's great to be streaming today, guys. Also, I didn't actually mention this, but we've got a handful of packs here that we're going to potentially be opening tomorrow for you guys. So just a quick heads up. We got some cool openings coming. Some really good packs as well. This is great because obviously this is going to be a mono black kind of aggro-ish deck. The Bloodchief's Thirst, taking care of that early is fantastic, and then we've got Bontu's Last Reckoning to deal with the second wave. And then hopefully start punching out those treasure tokens as quickly as we can. Technically, I played that wrong. We should have played Treasure Map this turn, but that's fine. That is fine. Fine. All right. Let's see how this goes. Black Lance Paragon, sure. It's fine by me. Fine by me. If anybody is here hanging out with me, if you could just give me the quick heads up and let me know how the audio is sounding. We've been playing with it a little bit, trying to get it where it needs to be, and I'd greatly appreciate the help. All right. So we can just Bontu's Last Reckoning. The other option is just to wait, which I don't actually hate that play, specifically given that we're not under some crazy amount of pressure at the moment. It's a good bit of pressure, don't get me wrong, but it's not the end of the world, and if we can get them to drain their resources here, we'll be in great shape. We'll be in amazing shape. And this is what I'm talking about. Let's do this really quick. Whoops. Nope. Here. All right. Cool. Just checking stuff on my end. Okay. Rankle is here, sure. So here we just have to Bontu, right? Like there's no other real option. So let's just go ahead and do that. Get everything off the field. Unfortunately, that does mean our lands can't untap next turn, so we gotta be a bit careful here, but that's fine. We're actually not gonna scry with sharing things, but it's not looking great. With sharing things? What are you talking about? Alex, what are you even talking about, man? All right, let's see. Oh, you were sharing the... Oh, I see. Well, thank you for doing that, Alex. I appreciate it. The game isn't looking great. No, the game is not. I do appreciate you sharing the link out, though. That's very helpful. So we're just dead, right? Or pretty close to it. Actually, not 100% dead. Let's go ahead and scry. Throw that on the bottom. Yep. Yeah, I think we just do it. Hey, MixieFit, what's up? As such high hopes, only to be immediately disappointed. Jimbo, I'm so sorry, man. I do appreciate you being such an avid watcher and hanging out in the stream and that kind of thing, but it is at random, so gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta keep it honest, of course, and so, unfortunately. Nice to have the chance, absolutely. We like to give everybody the chance, and we always do as many giveaways as we possibly can, so you will have plenty of options in the future. Actually just kind of want lands, so cool. This opens up Bedevil this turn if we need to. Jim, I mean, the reality is with the giveaways and stuff like that, like, we wouldn't be a successful channel if it wasn't for the help that you guys provide. And, you know, that's a really, really important distinction. And so being able to throw as much of that back at you guys as possible, I think is just the right thing to do. I don't really think, I mean, we utilize it as a way to grow the channel, of course, but I think it's still just the right thing to do. And so I'm always going to try and do at least some amount of that. The question is, do we just play this or do we just hold up Bedevil? I think the safe play is hold up Bedevil. I don't know what they could have, but I just want to make sure we're not just dying for the sake of playing out, you know, the elixir here. This is a great way to keep ourselves in the game long term, but I'd rather be safe, so we're gonna be safe. Let's play it now. Let's play Trove of Temptation. Let's draw, and we'll see what happens. Because now, again, we get an extra one here, and then we, of course, also have the 3 treasures already, so we've got the answer for whatever creature they might want to play, or just negate whatever they decide to play here as well. So this is going to start gaining us some life, get us back in the game, and keep us from dying. We may have stabilized. We're going to do the best we can. But Jimbo and everybody else here, Corkspine, I saw you were here, MixieFit. It's great to have you guys here. Thank you for real for being such amazing people in our community. Alex, of course, as well. But for everybody being here, it really does mean a lot. And I don't think you guys could ever truly understand how much that means. So I do very much appreciate it. And it's great to have such a just happy, positive community, you know? I guess first things first, let's draw a treasure map. That's actually not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. They're just gonna have to keep sacking these lands, I'm sure. Thankfully, they don't need a lot. Oh! Okay, cool. Let's play the other Trove here. We'll play the treasure map. And we just get to pass. We do have card draw here with the Treasure Cove. It's important to remember that. That being said, I'm 100% gonna forget it. So, here we are. So we just negate. I want to keep Bolas alive, obviously. Good game, says opponent. Alright. Well, we didn't get to see the Revel win, but we did actually get the win. So let's get some hype in chat, guys. We did it. We did it. What a strong start. What a strong start. Let's jump into game 2. I don't know how long we'll be able to stream today, guys, but I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, also, as far as tomorrow goes, debating on how we're going to do this. So I might just do a recorded video on this and then do regular gameplay tomorrow. But I'm going to pick 5 packs. We've got Shadowmoor, we've got Modern Horizons, Onslaught, Time Spiral, Commander Legends, and Time Spiral Remastered. All of which I do plan to open up on the channel, but those might just be YouTube videos, like recorded videos, not streams. And something else I was thinking about, which this will be later on, this isn't this time around, but something we might open up is pack breaks. I know a lot of people do box breaks and things like that. I like to have a variety of stuff that we open on the channel, which is why I go for like less like there's not as much openings, but we do a lot of like really interesting, hopefully, like old school packs and things like that. And I think that that's really kind of just fun. And so I'm going to try and push into that and then potentially do some breaks where you guys have the opportunity to buy the pack. And then if you want it, or if you want to, you can buy the pack. And then let's get rid of this. And then you actually will get sent the cards from the pack after the fact. We'll open it up on stream or on video, but then you get sent the cards. So just an option for sure. We're going to take the opportunity now to kill... that was a mistake. We actually should have waited, but that's fine. So now the Bontu's Reckoning doesn't just leave us with more problems. Still not going to be perfect, but it is what it is. Alright, so they just have Bone Crusher in hand. It's still a little scary, but we just have to do this. I mean, there's no option. We just had to. Otherwise, we're just gonna die. So, and that doesn't help either. Yep. Oh man, we're just gonna draw every treasure map, isn't it? Okay, well, here we go. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it. Hit for 2, sure. Also, I'm gonna up the desktop audio here. All right. Should have scried, and we didn't, so let's go ahead. We did draw the Revel. Just in time to die. You love Robber the Rich? Dude, Alex, Robber is so good. Like, frustratingly good, and those mono red decks, they just take over. It's a must-answer card. I mean, it truly is. The fact that it steals everything is so frustrating. But anti-hype in the chat, guys. We lost. Let's jump into another one. Let's do it. Sure. This is good. I mean, if we draw an extra land, we do have Extinction Event as an option for us. Turn 2, depending on what they do, we can either Thirst or Treasure Map. So we've got answers there. Okay, well, there's the other land. I'm actually gonna Treasure Map. We're gonna scry on upkeep and leave up the Thirst. Thank you, Mixie and Alex. Appreciate it, guys. Let's scry. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. Kind of just want more sweepers, I think. Another Bloodchief's Thirst. That's actually great. I'm all too happy to double up on these here. And I will just double up on them. Alright. Works for me. We'll put another stop on upkeep. Depending on what they play, we may end up using Extinction Event again. Or Treasure Map again. I'm gonna try. We're still early in the game. We got a little bit of time. That helps. Let's draw. Main, yes. Okay. Let's throw this out there, and we'll pass. Okay. So the key is actually not to answer these until we play Extinction Event, because we can double up on them. Oh, perfect. We can triple up on them. So I'm going to hold on to the Heartless Act here, actually. I'm going to be safe and not scry. Well, actually, no. We do want to scry. Alright, let's do that. This actually leaves more options. Bedevil. I'm actually going to put that on the bottom. Kind of want to hit a land here. And there we go. All right, let's go to main. Let's Extinction Event for odd. Make sure we get that correct. Get everything out of here. Crucially, that Phoenix is exiled, which does actually matter quite a bit here. And they gave up. Wow. Okay. Did not think that was going to happen. Good luck. Got to go run errands for the roommate. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. And yes, Alex does bring up a good point. Oh, first of all, hype in chat. If you are here hanging out and enjoying the stream, please, please, please share this stream out with friends who you think would enjoy it. I do want to make sure that, again, I set a goal yesterday of 25 people. We got a ways to go, guys. We got a ways to go. So can we get 25 people in chat? If we do, maybe we'll do something a little special. Maybe we'll do something a little special. I think that'd be fun. Thank you, Lamp. Thank you, MixieFit, as well. Appreciate it, guys. Again, feel free to share out the link for the stream if you are so inclined. Would mean quite a lot. All right. Leading off with that Blood Crypt here, I don't want to fire off the Bloodchief's Thirst necessarily super early. We've got it as an option, but we've also got Bedevil on 3. Like, we've got some outs here. The double treasure map is a little weird. We can play them, like both of them, at the same time. They're not legendary, but it just seems kind of odd. But we'll see. We'll see. Opponent playing a little slow. Looking at their hand right now. Also, guys, I don't know if you saw, I did post on Twitter some really, oh, this is going to be a fun one. All right, well, I'm not going to chance it. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. I did share out earlier today that I was going through the cube and found revised Wheel of Fortune, Fast Spawn, Stasis, some really awesome Demonic Tutor, that kind of stuff. Just some really nice things that I'm really enjoying. That Wheel of Fortune with Snazzy, says Corkspine. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I picked that up in a collection buy along with a couple of revised dual lands as well. Obviously can't be upset getting dual lands and things like that. Let's throw this out. We'll put the stop on upkeep and we'll just see what happens here. At this point, we just kind of want to get to a sweeper. I'm a little worried if they have Mind Stone in their deck. Why do they have Mind Stone in their deck? Is this big red or is this actually Gabos? If it's Gabos, all right. So it's not Gabos. In that case, I'm gonna throw that on the bottom. And we're gonna leave. Bedevil's gonna be able to answer this, which is nice, but we'll see how this actually goes. Okay, this is Gabos. This is so strange. This is so strange. I am gonna activate this. Let's go ahead and see what we get. A land. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the bottom. Draw. Another Trove, okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and Bedevil this before it gets, well, they got another one on top, but I feel like we just have to answer it. All right. I also today picked up a Stoneforge Mystic that came in the mail. That's my playset of Stoneforge, which is kind of nice. I've been going through all the binders, which you guys can't see, but they're all right behind me. Going through the binders, pulling out a lot of stuff. You probably noticed the TCG Player Store got stocked up as of yesterday. We made quite a number of sales yesterday as well, which is fantastic. So thank you to everybody. If you or any of you guys bought some, that'd be much appreciated. But just trying to bolster up what we can do there to buy more packs, so that way we can have more content for the channel. So this is like a good news, bad news situation. This is a slower version of the Goblins deck, obviously. The Chandras, the Mind Stones, things like that don't really play all that well. The Muxus is scary. Very scary. So we're gonna need to scry here, I think. Part of me wishes we had kept the land on top, but the other part of me is kind of like, okay, let's just dig for whatever we can dig for here. So let's see. Resolve, we'll flip this. I'm gonna not do that. Thoughtseize. Okay, that does help slightly. I mean, that's not terrible. We get Muxus out, which Muxus really is the card we have to answer. Let's throw this out. All right. Interesting that it skipped through the second main there. Huh. That's weird. All right. We need very badly to get a sweeper. That is very crucial to our game plan at the present time, especially given that they've got a Krinko in hand, which they may just be able to play out here. They've got Embercleave off the top. Like, they got just a lot of stuff. So if we can get a sweeper, we might be able to live through it, but it's going to be tricky regardless. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. I think they're debating on if they want to play it out, which it looks like they do. Play the Krinko. Please play the Krinko. Good. We might be able to get that. Again, if we get it's a sweeper, we're in good shape, but if we don't, we're just dead. Okay, let's draw. All right. Is there a way? Can do that. That nets us 3 though, so that's not good enough. All right, we're just dead. Anti-hype in the chat, guys. We didn't do it today. We didn't do it. All right, that's fine. Again, we knew we were gonna lose a lot today. It's totally fine. Let's jump into another one. We'll play a few more here. Corkspine and MixieFit, thank you for the anti-hype. How are we doing today, guys? Corkspine, Mixie, how are you guys doing? What is new with you today? Any weekend plans for you, my friends? Any weekend plans? I know I've got some Easter plans with Caitlin's family, which I am excited about. We're going to spend some time with them. Doing good. I do plan on going back home for Easter. Corkspine, nice. I love that. I love that very much. That's good that you go back and get to see your family. I know you're in school right now, if I'm not mistaken, which is a time. School sucks. Anyway, that's good, though. I'm glad you get to have some family time for Easter. That's fantastic. I'm looking forward to it as well. My family is not what I would call religious, but her family is a little bit more. And so they usually like to do a little family celebration, which is great. Lurking at work, might go see my brother this weekend. Nice. Still trying to comprehend that it is already April. Lamp, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. This year is flying by. It's crazy to me how much has happened in just the first few months of this year. It's been absolutely insane. Oh, also, one thing I wanted to talk about really quickly. Patreon rewards are being sent out today. Just as a quick heads up to anybody who might be a patron. Really do appreciate it, of course, but just want to let everybody know that they are going out today. School isn't the worst currently, but I do have a few exams to take next week. Ugh, not fun. Corkspine, do you get a spring break? Just out of curiosity, because for us in the public schools in our area right now, spring break is next week actually, so tomorrow is kind of the last day until all that hits, so gonna be a fun time. All right, well, the life gain menace is here. I'm just gonna go ahead and nerf this before it can go too crazy. I'm glad school isn't that bad for you though right now, Corkspine. That's good. All right. This is a very scary deck for us. If we can hit correctly and get the sweepers again, that's all that this deck banks on. If we can get the sweepers, we're fine. But otherwise, it's a little bit touch and go, we'll say. We'll leave up the Bedevil. We'll just see what they do. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that. That's really the enabler. We've killed now half of them. So theoretically, we might be able to just push through and them not gain that much life. That's a little annoying. Oh, well, there we go. You know what? We're actually going to play the this game here a little bit. Hey, I've been lurking while cooking. My partner just left to see their family for Easter. I get some time at work over weekend, nothing exciting. Pete, glad you are here, my friend. Really, really glad you're here. I certainly wish you guys the best. I wish everybody a happy Easter. That's awesome. We got a 3-day weekend a while back for spring break. Not that I just left for that wedding. I mentioned that Wednesday. Oh, that's right. Quirk's fine. Yeah, I got you. I got you. All right. So I think now the play is just to kill this before they can activate again. And I will just play the treasure map. We're in the camp of needing a removal spell or a sweeper of some kind. I'm lurking, also driving. Yay, voice controls. Heck yeah. Okay. I'm not going to sack the treasure here. We don't have to. I'm all too happy to just wait. They just have so much life gain. That's crazy. With these, like, the Scoured Barrens. Clever tech. Clever tech indeed. Hit for 6. Yep. Maybe I should crack, actually. Because we can scry twice here then, technically. Sort of helps. The question is, do we go for the sweeper or do we just go for the Bloodchief's Thirst? I guess we can just go for the Thirst. I don't love it, but like, it is what it is. I remember building a treasure deck for Historic a while back. It was a cool yet slow combo. Treasure decks can be really cool, but they're very hit or miss. They just don't always work the way you'd like them to, obviously. Which is fine. I mean, no deck is going to be perfect, but they're, I think, more inconsistent than a lot of other strategies. But that's why we're playing it here on April Fool's Day, because who freaking cares? We're just here to have a good time and hang out, so that's all that matters. Okay, so we're gonna scry a couple times, most likely. Flip this treasure map. Be able to draw some cards. Let's activate. Give me a sweeper. Please give me a sweeper. Thoughtseize? Absolutely not. Don't want that. Yep. We have to get a sweeper here, and really, it kind of needs to not be Extinction Event. Let's see. Okie dokie. Gotta finish a paper. Have a good day. Lamp, you have a great day as well. Thank you again for being here. Pete, did you get got by any April Fool's? Commander Quarter said Soul Ring got bad. Got me good. No, I did see Card Sphere posted. Oh, we got the sweeper. Card Sphere posted a little thing about it, about the reserve list, actually. And that kind of freaked me out. I did go looking, but I thankfully picked up on it pretty quickly and then was able to shoot him a message back, but that was really it. I did have a coworker message me this morning and said they were going to be handing in their 2 weeks notice. Again, April Fool's joke. That one I read through very quickly, but that's scary. That was a scary time. All right. I mean, we've got the Reckoning, so... Okay, we don't have the Reckoning. That is so helpful right now. Yeah, let's play that out. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. None of our lands untap next turn if we do this. Yeah, but I can't let veto stick. Veto is scary. I can't let that stick. All right, this gives us a slight buffer. It's not a great buffer, but it is a slight buffer. We're going to be gaining a little bit of life here. So unless they can nuke us in a turn, which hopefully they cannot, we might be okay here. But I'm very, very nervous. This is a scary place to be, I'm not going to lie. And we're back. What did I miss? Not much. We're still trying to get some wins here. We're working on it, Mixie Fit. We're getting there. We just about died a couple turns ago to this life gain deck, but this elixir is coming in clutch right now. Okay. Let's do this first. Let's just see. How many lands can we draw? Alright. I'm Thoughtseizing just in case. You never know. Wrath of God, that's really unimpactful for us, so that was kind of a wasted 2 life, but it's fine. It is what it is. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. What is the condition on this? Whenever a creature can... Each rogue enters with a 1/1 on it. Okay. Ooh, neat. So now we need Extinction Event. Like, very badly Extinction Event. I wish we could untap the Treasure Cove every once in a while. That'd be helpful. Extinction Event would knock both of these off here. Yeah, that's just literally the only thing that we need. Or just Revel in Riches, but to live for the next turn. So, we still have to live. That's the scary thing. Okay, Elixir helps a little. Theoretically, that so doesn't. Okay. That's all we can do. We're gaining all the life now, which is helpful, but they're going to be able to deal enough to us that this doesn't really work out for us in the long run. We have drawn so many land, it's ridiculous. Heading to into the lab now. Hope you have a good Thursday. Jimbo, thank you so much, my friend. Have a great day. Good luck to you. And thank you for the kind words earlier as well. That's very sweet of you. We do try and be relatively generous as best we can. So it's good to know that is appreciated. Yep. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. All right. We have to have Extinction Event. And we just literally need Extinction Event really badly. Wow. Wow. All right. Nice. Yeah, they got us. They got us. Corkspine, yeah, I've thought about that. And I do think that that's a relatively good way to do it. The trick is, you do get a lot of that mana in those stalled positions, but a lot of times this deck either really wins or really loses and doesn't stall as much, unless you're just, you know, getting those. But let's take a look. Hold on. Because one card I was looking at, what was it? Why can I never remember it? It's a finale. Why can't I spell? Finale. There we go. Yeah, so I was kind of looking at Finale of Revelation. Which I think is fine. The question is, what do we actually take out for it? Be okay taking 1 negate out. And maybe an elixir. Actually, treasure map's really kind of important. Might be a reckoning for 2 of these finales. I don't know. We're gonna try. Do need to remember that for mana purposes, though, because we do need the double blue. We'll try it out, Corkspine. It may not be the best setup, but we'll give it a quick shot here. That card draw really would make a big difference, because this deck is just chock full of answers, which is amazing. But the other trick is in the meta right now. If you do get up against Azorius control, they generally have Narset, and we could put Narset in here as something of our own kind of card selection that gets around that card draw, but it is a little trickier. Well, and this hand... I'm going to try it, but this is not a good hand. I mean, we do absolutely nothing until turn 4. I'm banking on draws. That's all I can say. But I'm going to keep it just because the land count is exactly where we want to be. And it's mono red. Yep. Well, it is what it is. All right. We're going to die. We're going to die real quick. I'm excited to open these packs, guys. I'm like really, really excited. I think what we'll do is do a recorded video for them though. Again, I do want to do some stuff like that on stream, but I'm gonna hold off on doing these in particular. I'm gonna hit the Runaway Steamkin. The reason being this enables them to play a lot more. Azorius, the historic solid deck stuffed with Runed Halo. Nothing could be done against it. Oh gosh. That's terrible. We'll throw this out there, and that's it. That's all we can do. Thankfully, they had a relatively unexciting turn last turn, but this Steamkin's really going to go crazy. They were stuck on land, so the Steamkin kill last turn was actually, I think, the best play. I think we just play the Elixir and start healing to mitigate some of this damage, and hopefully buy ourselves enough time to get to a sweeper. The Trove is great, but it doesn't help us stay alive, so... Riley Knight was playing a 250 card deck with Yorion and 130 meddling mages. My gosh, that's insane. That is ridiculous. Bendon 010, what is up, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. That's crazy. What in the world? All right, sweeper. Give me a sweeper. Please give me a sweeper. Honestly, even just Extinction Event would be helpful, but Bontu would be great. Just to get everything off. Because otherwise we're super dead. Yeah. Alright, so we do pass here. This probably means we live another turn, but that's about it, so. I'm doing this now. Because I kind of want them to spend some mana here on re-equipping. Kev, you ever heard of the format Judge's Tower? I have not. I have no clue what that is, Alex. Maybe. I mean, again, I think this buys us a turn, but we're still pretty dead. Oh no, we're just dead anyway. So they just attack and we're dead. All right, guys, we're giving it one more game. We are coming up on the 40-ish minute mark anyway, so that'll be a good time for us. But again, guys, I really do appreciate everybody being here today. If we can start sharing out the stream, that would be amazing. That would be so sweet of you guys to do. It would hopefully get us a lot more people involved as well. Also, let's get some anti-hype in chat. Let's get some anti-hype in chat. Yeah, this is a great hand, actually. Alex, I'm looking up Judge's Tower right now. It's oh, you're showing me right now. Well, it's a 400 card singleton deck that everyone pulls from. Huge life totals, regular rules, no commanders. You just get eliminated if you make a rules error, hence Judge's Tower. Oh, that's interesting. That could be really, really fun. It could also be very frustrating. I've heard... Oh, the one downside here, our lands. The newest format that I heard of was Gladiator, which I do kind of want to try, but I haven't given it a shot yet. So that's something that I've kind of thought about trying out, but I don't play a whole lot of different formats, to be brutally honest. All right, we're gonna Thoughtseize. We're gonna get something out of the hand here. Maybe. Okay, they're gonna shock. Torbrand. Yeah, let's get that out of there. I mean, it's really the Frostbite does very little against us, so I'm not super worried about that. I did have the Watery Grave. I thought I had the Watery Grave. Why did that? That's weird. It is what it is. Would have been good to play the Watery Grave last turn. So Corkspine, for some reason, I thought I didn't have the Watery Grave, and we did. So that was just dumb on my end. That was stupid. It is what it is. It's fine. I'm just gonna actively Heartless Act here and get rid of everything, and we'll see what they have. Technically, I shouldn't have, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Next turn, we do have Extinction Event. For some reason, I read that incorrectly in my hand. I thought we had, like, multiple Drowned Catacombs, and no, I didn't realize we had the shock land, so that was just my fault. Let's do this. I'm not doing that, because there's no point. We'll just pass. We can Bedevil before they attack, very crucially. And we'll see what they do. All right. Why not? No reason to take unnecessary damage here. Depending on if they sandbag this card, if it's just a land, that's a little scary, but we'll see. I'm still not going to Thoughtseize. We have the answer in hand for whatever creature they could play, so I'm not tremendously worried about that. Okay, so we know they don't sandbag lands, and we'll pass. An Elixir right now would be clutch, because they're not doing anything. Instead, Nicol Bolas would be pretty sweet. I mean, we can definitely get that out, and that would be just a good thing. Mistakes happen. Also, I only play Commander in drafts, so no big deal, really. Hey, I feel you. Oh, look, Nicol Bolas. That's helpful. All right, let's do this. We get to draw a card. What are we hoping for? Maybe just a removal spell. Negate isn't that helpful. I assume they just like sacrifice a land or ditch Frostbite, because Frostbite really does next to nothing, I suppose. Oh no, that does hit Planeswalkers. Okay, well, then it does something. Otherwise it was kind of doing nothing against us, but that's fine. The Cove. Alright, so let's draw. Bontu's Reckoning. Okay, I mean, that's helpful. They stuck a land. Okay. I'll do this. Would love to get into Commander games at my LGS after the semester is done and we get back to in-store games. Corkspine, I feel you. I've actually thought about... Yeah, we just do this, I think. This gives us the Negate as an option, all that kind of stuff, and it just gets the engine going. I'm not going to Thoughtseize still. Until we have life gain, I'm not pressing the matter in that regard. Or unless they just had a lot of cards in hand, I'd be way more into it. But they've got a Frostbite, which we can negate, and one unknown card. That's not worth the 2 life for me. I'd much rather save the life loss that Thoughtseize would represent. Yeah, I've actually been talking to our local game store about, you know, starting up more local tournaments, things like that, but they haven't been able to do them just because of COVID and all that kind of stuff. So they've been kind of held up on the whole thing too, but hopefully things will start opening up again soon. I mean, we'll see. It'd be great. It really would. I should have actually waited and let them hit once, just to see. If they had a follow-up, that's the one I should have countered. So I'm making all kinds of mistakes this game, but it is what it is. They didn't kill it. Let's plus it. I really appreciate that the opponent is sticking with this game, because I would be hard-pressed to in certain circumstances, and this might be one of them. Here they may just discard, well, they're gonna have to start discarding cards instead of sacrificing the lands, because they do have Torbrand in their deck. Torbrand's like one of the scarier cards, so 4 mana is pretty crucial. And that is one of the reasons why we did not use Thoughtseize, because every amount of life is going to be important for us here. They don't have the Embercleave play. That is one thing we do have to consider, is Embercleave. Okay. Oh, you amazing thing, you. Okay, let's draw first. See what they do. That's a great pickup, actually, because it just makes this a lot easier. In terms of mana efficiency, we can do that. Throw this out. Start gaining some of that life back. Still am not quite in Thoughtseize range, I feel like. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a turn, and we'll see what they do. But getting us... That elixir does a lot for us in a matchup like this. If you think about it like this, so they just concede here, I guess. Yeah. Quirkspine, yeah, there we go. We did it, guys. We got the win. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We never saw a Revel and Riches win, but still a fun time, and it's always great to hang out with you guys. Thank you again. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned. We will probably do some pack opening stuff either today or tomorrow on the channel. So do stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to do 5 packs at a time is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm really stoked. I think that's going to be a really interesting kind of series, just to see what we get in those packs and see those old packs and that kind of stuff. But guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We should be streaming again. Probably won't be streaming Monday. That's the only time. I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out because I do have to, unfortunately, this is so boring, but I have to go to the DMV. So here we are. But guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow.